I want to see what's a good way to get these boys started on Jesse Waters' bullshit.
That's not him.
No, that's George Stephanopoulos.
Another edition of Mom Text. Yes.
Oh, I've seen that guy. Is that Jesse?
This
This is the guy from Friends.
David Schwimmer.
This is
Ross.
This is Ross from
During the
Friends.
show to critique me. Here we go. What makes you think it's appropriate to viciously disparage, insult, and dismiss a member of Congress? How does that behavior contribute to any sort of civil discourse? Humility helps, character counts. Think about that, Jesse. Yes. Next one. Oh my goodness, and you actually believe Trump is not divisive? You've been swallowed by semantic quicksand.
That was a good text.
Next one, please pronounce your ings. The word is pudding, not puddin'. Pekin.
That's such a mom text. Okay.
This guy sucks.
No, I think he's good.
I'd never talk to my mum like that on a phone.
Fox News host Jesse Waters calls for reviews to stigmatize unhoused people. This one was new. I love this one because he says the real problem with homelessness and why it persists is because we allow it to. Like we haven't killed enough of them.
Gavin's now at maybe midfield, but he has to understand homelessness isn't about lack of affordable housing. It's about drug addicts that want to wander around and live in tents on the sidewalk. And so you can't coddle antisocial behavior. You can't subsidize antisocial behavior. You have to stigmatize it. You can't celebrate people with
Famously, the most celebrated people in society, homeless people.
But also love how much this guy's projecting. I bet he's just like, I wish I could just waddle around right now. Like, I would love to just walk.
Boy, this is
I've
I've never heard anyone say that.
Well, this is the logical extreme of people who don't want cheap housing.
purple hair with nose rings, 4 kids with 4 different men who are dressed like trash and make them out to be some sort of cutting edge heroes. You have to call them what they are. These are people.
What's a cutting edge hero?
Like, what leftist even is doing that? You know what I mean? What liberals, like, these are the heroes of society?
All those homeless people with nose rings.
Bro, they literally fucking almost, they tried to, liberals here in Los Angeles voted for a billionaire real estate developer who was like, I'm just going to kill them. Like, plenty of liberals did that. Okay, the idea that like liberals are celebrating homeless people is fucking ridiculous.
People that have failed in life and they're on their deathbed. And if we're not honest about it, we're never going to fix this problem. Gavin's now at maybe.
So fun. Our Uber driver the other day was telling us how it's so good that New York's so cold because it's homeless people can't survive there, so they die. So there's no homeless people. And then LA is like, the problem is it's the weather.
Which is also not even true.
Yeah, no, that's still there. But he's like, the weather's so good here, which means there's homeless people because they can survive on the street. This was in LA in an Uber here.
If you're a black, transgender, pregnant, low-income artist affected by COVID, you're guaranteed $3,200 a month. Free money. You don't have to pay taxes on it, or it adds up to a little less than 40 grand a year. And that's just from San Francisco. We're not even adding
guaranteed income for
transgender
people.
You can get food stamps, housing vouchers, welfare. We're estimating that you could be making over $50,000 a year living in San Francisco and being vulnerable.
Yeah,
I mean, one of them you have to also just have a kid, which is like quite expensive.
Yeah.
I don't think $1,000 a month really
but
covers
imagine
it.
you have 4 kids.
Aliens.
$160,000 a year.
You feed them all in one trough.
Yep.
Yeah.
Here it is. Jesse Waters talking about the replacement theory.
We had 1 million Americans
That's Tucker
die
Carlson's
from
bit. That's so
COVID-19,
mean.
and Joe Biden.
I mean, he's trying. He's trying for the spot.
Biden just brought in 1 million illegal aliens to take their place. 1 million illegal aliens. That's the city the size of Jacksonville, the city the size of Austin. Bringing in 1 million new people, that's not going to hurt inflation, is it? Oh, my God, this guy is crazy. Some of them are going to show up to the hearings, and if they do, they're going to.
Undocumented immigrants are creating inflation is such a funny take. Yeah, dude.
He didn't say creating, but he said hurting inflation. His actual words.
Well, I mean,
I'm not sure what
he doesn't mean it's like deflating the economy. I don't think. He's like, yeah, it's actually very good. It's having. He's actually pro-immigration. Yeah.
to say, because I said the UN was training these people to rediscover repressed memories. So they're going to tell the judge, I remember in Guatemala, people used to peg me with avocado. I'm traumatized. Judge says, you get asylum. Or if the judge rules against asylum, do you think they're actually going to get deported? Of course not.
Ever
Joe's not
spoken
going
to
to
another
deport them.
person in his life?
But here's the difference. Joe's plan to turn Texas blue may actually backfire, because if Hispanics keep voting the way they voted on the border and the way they disapprove of Joe Biden, they despise Biden. As I said last week, 26% approval with Hispanics. They hate him more than anybody. So he could actually be...
Yeah. Doesn't that kind of destroy your argument that you were just making, that like these voting blocks are voting in a monolithic fashion? And that, like, it's actually a deliberate attempt to, like, change the demographics of the country so they can vote a certain way. He literally just said that, and then immediately...
Also, it's not working.
It's not true regardless. And then he pointed to how it's not true in the same sentence as, like, well, they wanted this to happen, but these guys are so dumb. It's not happening. It's great. That's awesome.
Be digging the Democratic Party's own grave if you can get Hispanics voting at that rate for Republicans. That's the Electoral College.
I think he's better
so
looking
sad.
than Tucker Carlson.
Nah, Tucker Carlson looks in your eyes. He stares
That
like
doesn't
directly.
make him better looking.
It makes a
Dana-
connection.
He could stare in your eyes,
But he doesn't. He doesn't.
He's also not dreamy like Tucker is.
Like Tucker's like
His
concerned.
immigration sponsors are what? Immigration sponsors are basically perverts? What the fuck?
Nothing she has done there has helped. The cartels are now making record profits, $13 billion last year. They've shattered all-time border crossing records 2 years in a row. They've lost track of 20,000 migrant kids. They lost track after they handed them to sponsors, which are basically perverts. Fentanyl overdoses are at an all-time
Wait,
high.
why did he say they're perverts?
And
Because they
I
want to
think
take
at
in
least
children.
like 24 jurisdictions, red and blue, have
It's
declared
like Elon
national
Musk
or
calling the cave explorer. a
You know what's
pedophile.
crazy about this? His co-host Laura Ingraham has I think a bunch of Guatemalan adopted children.
And that's how he knows that they
Yeah,
throw
how else does
avocados
he
at
know?
each
I'm
other.
just saying that the idea that people that are doing this are perverts is like odd
Yeah.
when he's talking about like immigration sponsorships. It's
So is he saying everyone that has a kid is a pervert as well?
yeah,
Because
I
they
mean,
want kids?
Well, that means you fucked at a certain
yeah.
point
Oh,
to
that
have a
does,
child.
actually. That's fucking weird.
Quite perverted. Oh, you're fucking. Oh, dude, you guys are gonna love this shit.
So
What
excited.
Italian subs?
So I got you guys Italian sauce from one of my favorite spots, and I also got rice balls, which are fucking incredible.
arancini?
Those are arancini.
Aaron
Arancini.
Fucking arancini, mate. Nice. It's got the sauce in it
Whoa,
too.
this
It's
is enormous.
saucy. It's saucy. Oh, you want to order?
The only sub I've ever had before in my life is Subway. How does this
Not had
compare?
another sub.
No.
You also need to have Jersey Mike's.
Yeah, I actually have heard Jersey Mike's. I thought it was too wet.
It's like New Jersey style. It's actually
Yeah.
like surprisingly.
I was like, how's my sandwiches a
Good
soup
night,
at the same time?
It's not. Come on.
It was pretty wet. I had trouble eating.
This is a little wet too,
This
unfortunately.
one doesn't feel that wet.
No, it's definitely wet. There's like this one is like
That's good. That's a good
it doesn't transfer well, unfortunately. It doesn't deliver well, but it's so fucking good.
Oh, that looks nice.
This is really good. Thank you.
Oh, it's so fresh.
The arancini is gonna blow you away, dude.
We have arancini in Australia.
You're not.
Okay, but this one
one.
is
I'm excited.
still gonna be fire. Are there even Italians in Australia?
No. Oh,
Did you know-
we're getting them now,
Well,
actually.
apparently you have Mexicans in Australia.
Yeah, did you know that there's first of all, I did not know that there were Mexicans in
I
Australia.
didn't know that either.
I
But
had one exchange student in high school.
but
Apparently you had two more, Guzman and Gomez.
Guzman y Gomez.
They're not Mexican.
No.
Are they not?
Oh, they're not?
They're not.
Who are they?
What?
Wait.
You don't know about this?
What?
It's made by an American guy. And
The plot fucking thickens,
And-
chat.
the logo you see is two random men. It's not they're not. in the
Guzman y
country.
Gomez is the only fucking Mexican food chain we saw in Japan, which I thought was really funny.
It's
And-
not Mexican. It's an American guy.
And we thought it was, and someone told us like, oh, it's Australian Mexicans that brought it here.
No.
So we thought Mexicans went to Australia. Turns
They've
out it's
never
just an
been.
American that made that just named their fucking brand Guzman y Gomez?
It worked.
Is the
Like
guy an American Mexican or is the guy
think-
just straight
I
fucking?
think he's just American. You could probably look it up.
No way. That's hilarious, dude.
Yeah, it's 2 New Yorkers.
That's fucked up. Melbourne is full of Italians and other European communities.
There's some good Italians in Melbourne.
Yeah.
And some good Italians.
There's like there's a
bad one.
As opposed to the bad
There's a
ones.
row of restaurants where there's these like
Is it
Italian
good?
This is delicious. This
Fuck
is like
yeah.
the best food I've had.
in
Yeah.
America.
Yeah.
Bro, this is him.
Bread's dense.
No, dude, what the fuck? The plot thickens. We kept making fun of it. We kept making jokes about how like these are the only Mexicans in Australia that
Yeah.
like decided to branch out to fucking
Could be a Spanish.
Japan, and it
It's not
turns
that.
out, it's not even Mexican.
No. No. What are you doing?
Pushing it around. She's just like laying down there. Don't worry.
Yeah. No, I was going to say we definitely don't have any Mexicans in Australia.
No.
No. So
Guzman y Gomez was established by Stephen Marks, a New Yorker who previously worked as a hedge fund manager.
Amazing.
Dude, what the fuck? Dude, what is happening, dude? Stop.
Did you say he's a Marxist?
Yeah, definitely.
It's over there anywhere.
but it's like have you seen Darucci as well?
Oh, that's a really good one. The science of sleep.
Good example of they just paid a random man who looks a certain race,
Looks like Steve Jobs.
but he's not connected to the company at all. Same happened with these guys. Just because it's got 2 guys that look Mexican on it, everyone's like, "Oh, it's Mexican." It's like, no.
Well, it's also called Guzman y Gomez,
it's all
which
a
is
lie.
why, and when you put... Rod is just breaking my microphones back there. It's not a big deal.
Engineers.
Typical, yeah. Engineers, classic, like, oh, let me fix this. Proceeds to break it further.
Oh, there was water coming out. I thought I checked.
Wait, what? Why is there water coming out of it? What did you do?
Why do you have water in your microphone?
What are you doing?
I had no part in this.
It's really bothering me.
What was happening was just sliding.
Yeah, no, it's a little microphone water. It's normal.
Yeah, when it
things-
rains in here.
Yeah,
Because I'm spitting.
Damn.
Oh, yeah, spitting on the mic.
Yeah,
Ah.
but like not actually, right? I hope.
Yeah.
Like, come on. Man. Oh God,
What are you doing?
A bit fell out.
I'm
Is that
never.
how you eat food?
I'm never letting you guys in here ever again.
No, please.
You don't know what happened in here while you were gone.
Oh, yeah.
I do know. They took a photo of it. They filmed
You
it.
didn't see the video though. Yeah.
Yeah. There are only U.S. restaurants in fucking Naperville. Yeah, no shit. Why would anyone in America go to like a fake ass fucking restaurant like this?
You got tricked though. You thought it was real.
I mean, I wasn't gonna go though. I was just making fun of the concept being in Japan. You know what I mean?
So you thought it was funnier when it was 2 Mexicans?
I thought it was funny when it's 2 Mexicans that like immigrated to Australia and then set up.
Mexicans are funny.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Yes.
Yeah. I agree.
Anyway, let's keep going.
And I'm looking at California tonight because, my God, they have suffered such a brain drain over the last couple decades. Wealth has been walking away. You have now people in the other 49 states that are crazy, dreamers trying to go to Hollywood and migrate there, and all the other, crusty crabs that are brains are all
What are
fried
these
from
words?
the sun. These people have just dominated California.
So
Friends with
bad.
benefits, because this is really more romantic than we realize.
What is a crusty crab?
Constitution, does it say food is guaranteed? Do they call Chinese food in China just food? Can I say homosexual is gay, okay? Can I say someone dresses gay? What if you say that person dresses gay? Can I have a straight pride
all I
parade
can
if I
see is
wanted
David
to?
Schwimmer.
You're from a communist nation.
God, he had the pop collar and everything.
He's cool. I like him.
Wow, very cool.
A straight pride parade if I wanted to. You're from a communist nation. I can't say she's got really nice legs. So you'd be okay with Guatemalans coming into your dorm room and sleeping on the floor? What if poor people wanted a stock portfolio? Do you think that might be another option? Do you want me to pay for your contraception? Are you a little bit worried about...
Like that argument is so stupid because like Like, I don't want motherfuckers from Albuquerque, New Mexico to fucking do that either. You know what I mean? Or, I don't know, New York City, Manhattan. I just don't want random motherfuckers coming to my house and sleeping on my floor.
Yeah, that's weird of you.
You're a hypocrite.
You just added Guatemalan to it to make it like sound like a good argument against immigration. It's so stupid.
Yeah.
Albuquerque catching strays. Yeah, exactly though. Like what do you mean? No, I don't want any motherfucker from Australia coming in and sleeping on my fucking...
I was about to say that, and I was like, maybe I shouldn't say that. Maybe
Yo.
you'll kick us out right now.
Yeah. Well, I mean, Alexa making a good argument as to why I should. Fucking destroying the studio.
No, that was Murad.
That was Murad.
That was Murad. My friend had nothing to do with that.
Aww. Oh, why were we racist?